Let's face it, wearing a face mask is hard. What happens if I accidentally drop it? Have you ever tried to drink with your water bottle? It's impossible. And eating with your face mask? Forget about it. You have to hold your food and your face mask. No way. Good news, Twin Lake Otters, we're gonna make face mask lanyards. Simply hook up your face mask to the lanyard, place the lanyard over your head, and wear your face mask around your ears. Ta-da! If you need to take a drink of water, take your face mask off, grab that water bottle and take a big sip. Then once you're finished, easily put your face mask back on. No lost face mask. Yay! All right, so let's get started making our face mask lanyard. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is take your lanyard string and you wanna make sure it is even. So line up these little ties and that'll get it right in half. Then you're gonna take this J hook, your little metal hook, and put the little end. See how there's a little end and a big end? You're gonna put the little end right through this tie and hold these even and slide it all the way to the end. So you wanna try to make these as even as possible. Then the next thing you're gonna take is your striped bead. Each class will get a different striped bead. So whichever color you have, that is for your class. So I'm gonna hold these again, hold them really even and slide this all the way down to the J hook. If you get a little bump on it, that's okay. Just pull it straight and pull that right down. Now you don't wanna pull this past your J hook. This is gonna help keep your beads on. So I'm just gonna leave that right like that. You don't need to tie a knot. The next thing I want you to add is your teacher code. So some of you will just have one bead for your teacher code, some will have two. I will have your teacher code on the board. So take your teacher code bead and slide that right on down. Now we got our teacher code bead. Now I want you to find your initials. So you're gonna look in the alphabet letters and find the first letter of your first name. My first initial is L. My first name is Leah. So I'm gonna slide on my L for my first name. And my last name is Schultz. You got it. So we're gonna take this S and slide that all the way down. So now I have my teacher code on one side and my name initials on the other. If you want to put your middle name in the middle there, you can. Otherwise, just first and last is fine. So once we got that, now you can take the colored beads and you may use up to 10. How many can you use? 10. 10 is the most. So you can have less than 10, but 10 is the absolute max. Otherwise, I won't have enough for everybody. So while you're putting your beads on, you can think about kind of creating like a secret code with your beads. Or you could just do random, you could make a pattern, you can kind of do whatever you would like with your beads as long as you only have 10, ladies and gentlemen. So right now I just put on 3 little red beads, and the reason why I did that is because I have 3 kids. So I always am thinking about my kiddos, so I am gonna put those 3 beads on for my kids. My favorite color is orange. So I'm gonna slide an orange bead right next to those 3 red ones for my kids, and then on the other side, I am gonna put a blue bead and a yellow bead. Anybody know what these are for? They are for the Twin Lakes school colors. Our school colors are blue and yellow for the Twin Lakes Otters, so I put blue and yellow on that side. Now, I only put 6 beads on mine, but you can add a few more if you want, or you can just stop when you have as many beads as you'd like. So the next step we need to do is to tie it. I would like especially my older classes, to give tying a try. If you are having trouble, just raise your hand and I will help you. So to tie it, again, I'm gonna line up those little beads and you're just gonna take this and wrap it around your finger, not super tight, but just enough to make a little loop. And then I'm gonna take these two ends and put them through the loop. You wanna get both of them through at the same time, and then I'm gonna pull it really tight. Pull it tight, 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 and just make sure that knot stays right at the end because we want them as long as we can. So there is my lanyard. So now to actually hook your face mask on, you are gonna take one of the strings from your face mask and you kind of just slide it right in that little hook. Super easy. You don't really have to press it or anything. You can just kind of push it and it'll just open up enough to get your face mask on. And that is ready to wear, guys. You just made a face mask lanyard. Good job.